J.C. Sheldon active on the outside. You'll put Chicago in rotations, which is what you want to do.
Angel Reese, 10 rebounds, 11 points, 7 assists. Onyenwere spinning. What a finish.
From head coach Tyler Marsh. Why not post up Mabry and get Onyenwere, who's been knocking down shots today, a high percentage look.
26-2 advantage for Chicago from their bench. Allen, tough take, can't get her own miss. Rebound. Banham comes off the Reese screen. Reese rolling, another dish. Williams to the cup, and Chicago in perfect rhythm right now.
It's getting too easy for Angel Reese, even before the rotations are made. Beautiful dump off to Williams.
The scorebook has 9 assists at the moment for Angel Reese. That's going to be an offensive foul against Diaby. Williams stuck her chin right against Chicago.
She has played such a complete game of basketball up until this point.
12 to shoot. Van Lith draws 2. Excellent defense from Connecticut. Hartley shoots the gap. Numbers for Hartley. The Euro step and the finish off the glass.
That's a great coast-to-coast bucket from Bria Hartley. And Haley Van Lith now should probably expect to see double teams on the drives. But I love that, though. This time, what does she do? Reject the screen. Go away from the defense.
Van Lith in 16 minutes of action, 9 points, 3 rebounds. That's a NBA season comes off the heels of the college season and how quickly they got to adjust.
I'll tell you, one of the first things I actually thought about when Courtney Vandersloot went down is that Haley Van Lith wouldn't get to learn as much from her and absorb that information from a vet. But I'm sure Sloot is somewhere watching this game, really proud of what Haley Van Lith is showing from the point guard position.
Charles misses the hook shot. She had 11 points in the third quarter. Here's Van Lith again, right down the paint. The floater trickles in. Haley Van Lith. Now, and Tiffany, how about the encouragement from Angel towards her former LSU teammate?
Oh yeah, lots of it. There was a moment there on the bench where Angel
Reese, as Marina Mabry heads to the line after getting fouled by Banham. And this is where Mabry talked about it, where if my team is down, I need to start handling the ball more at the point hand. And with 7:39 left in this game, still enough time for a comeback, but they're going to have to be very efficient moving forward.
Definitely not time to panic, but to me, where it starts for Connecticut is on the defensive end. Can they get a stop?
Connecticut putting the very quick defensive-minded Sheldon on Van Lith, who's had no issues getting to the cup the last couple of possessions.
Oh, nice.
Williams, a show and go. It's a no, but Angel with the rebound.
And smart by Haley Van Lith. You don't see anything open right away, run your offense.
Van Lith crossover, Banham open in the corner, sails over the rim.
It's a good look, though. Rachel Banham catch and shoot in the 3. Any coach.
Hartley right into the body of Van Lith, and she takes the choke in the Chicago sky with how well Van Lith has been playing.
And I tell you what, of course Haley Van Lith is feeling good. She's being productive. Her team is winning. But also the momentum and the confidence that gives her team.
Atkins, a huge triple. And the lead is now 12.
Execution, because Connecticut went into a zone on that possession. So Atkins lined it up from the outside.
Hartley whips a pass back to Nelson Ododa. Here is Mabry, 8 to shoot, driving on Onyenwere, tries to create a little separation. No good on the shot. Rebound to Cardoso.
It's important to note for Connecticut how tougher the shots for Tina Charles and Marina Mabry get as time winds down here.
Chicago, 7 of 18 from 3, shooting 39%. They came into this game shooting under 30% from 3 as a team. Reese, cross-court pass deflected off the hand of Mabry. Van Lith has to put it up, and she does not beat the shot clock. Just that's the Mystics and Mercury. Chance for some home cooking for a team that has been on the road here for a couple of games. Nelson Ododa, drive, fouled by Cardoso. To work off the ball here in these half-court sets. Hartley, step back 3, no good off the heel. Charles, easy rebound. Mabry, quick trigger once again, no good for her. Bit of a lid on the.
Those are those open looks that she feels like she needs to hit.
Atkins looking to operate. Atkins Van Lith, the pump fake, nearly lost her balance, foul by Hartley.
So now the paint, the Red Sea has parted, and they've been attacking the gut.
Van Lith for three, no good. And Angel has been 5 to shoot. Pressure's on Chicago. Cardoso, foul line jumper, no good. Nelson Ododa, the rebound.
If you're Connecticut, this is an important possession. You need a bucket here.
The foul trouble for both teams. Just under 5 minutes left to play in this game, and we have a foul sinking in for both squads. Charles lines up the jumper, no good. Van Lith hounded by Sheldon. She falls to the deck. Has to pick up her dribble, and then we have a timeout. Watch. Reese, Cardoso, Atkins, and Van Lith all in double figures this afternoon. Hartley, step back three, it's short. Connecticut now 7 of 21 from the field here in the second half.
And I don't love that possession because at this point in the game, Marina Mabry needs to have the ball in her hands. Tina Charles needs to get a touch.
Van Lith outside, Atkins whips it around. Open look, Onyenwere, no good.
And you got to go in transition. You got to start to think score quickly here.
Going back to what Mabry said in the meeting yesterday, she wants to try and run the point in these late game situations. Nelson Ododa, though, getting a much needed basket for Connecticut.
Beautiful finish. Nice step. Happy to have her back. She brings so much activity on both sides of the basketball.
The comfort and composure of Van Lith running the show here in the absence of Vandersloot for the season.
And Tyler Marsh showing full confidence in her. She has played the majority of this
Her first career triple-double, just the second in the W this year, and it's the first Sky triple-double.
But her having it with assists and the way she's facilitated today, she's taken her game up another level.
Her career high in assists coming into this game was 4. Mabry has to put it up. Desperation heave. Cardoso the rebound. 14-point advantage for Chicago. Just over 2 minutes left. Have responded with tremendous energy in this one. Hartley shoots the gap. 2-on-1 opportunity. Hartley with the left hand and an easy leg.
A tough stretch playing the Liberty and the Dream on the East Coast. Coming into Connecticut.
Van Lith, again, that crossover just gets her so wide open off the dribble. 5 seconds left to shoot. Reese, Van Lith, the rookie. Oh, the youngster.
What a timely spark, a timely game from Hailey Van Lith. We're still so early in the season. Only the 10th game for both of these teams. But a good sign to see HBL figuring it out.
Nelson Ododa, nice fake. Sheldon rips down the rebound, goes right back up with it. Now,
I'm going to prophesize that at the end of the season, J.C. Sheldon will be the 3rd player in double figures for the Sun. I believe that she has that in her bag to be able to consistently play both sides of the basketball and score in double figures.
This time, scoops up the loose change, feeds it to Hartley. Hartley blocked by Van Lith. Sheldon this time.
So Connecticut Sun is going to play to the very end.
Van Lith hits another tough one. And you see the smile on her face as she...
To the end. I love it. I love what I'm seeing from Hailey Van Lith.
36 bench points for Chicago to just 2 for Connecticut. Cardoso with the block, and that might put a bow on it. Chicago comes into town. They were 2-7. They were fighting adversity. Injuries of their star players, but the bench and Angel Reese put together a titanic performance, and the sky is clear for Chicago as they get the win. So for Isis